forget this show is sponsored by Paripesa. So I beg, use our promo code FANSTRIPE to enjoy up to 200,000 naira bonus on top your first deposit. Make sure you register with that promo code FANSTRIPE. The link in the comment section of this video. I'll also paste it on Facebook as well, so that if you take advantage, you can get boosted odds this Euros, then get so many offers if you bet on Euros matches. So I beg, take advantage and everything they give us to give you to enjoy. So enjoy, and enjoy.
Why is it that Manchester City Football Club of England players tutored by Pep Guardiola, has Pep
tutored them,
mal-engineered, if there's any word like that, has he mal-engineered them now that they are now footballing robots? Because every tournament that these guys play outside their club, for their national side, be it let me use the biggest guys now in Man City. Kevin De Bruyne, Foden.
Why you using only the biggest guys?
Make a call, they call Oscar Bob.
No, why you go they call Oscar Bob in the play?
So who you want me call now?
Nathan Aki day now.
Call John
Stones day. Kai Walker day now. Ruben Dias day.
I'm calling the poster of the
flag bearer.
The team, the players where they do the execution in for
card
the
carrying members. Card carrying members.
From Haaland to Foden to Grealish to Doku to Bernardo Silva to
Walker.
The card carriers now.
Card carrying
for the
members
like
for
the
the
men
party.
where they do the
For the party.
checking for that front.
Okay.
From all of them basically Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Haaland, Grealish, Doku. These five. Who else am I missing?
Odoku try
So now you're talking about only the
Doku.
front.
Now, why is it that whenever they go to international sides,
No, only the front. Okay.
there is no longer a system? So I watched Kevin De Bruyne play on which day against Slovakia, and not just this is not the first time. I can't remember. Maybe you guys can, but I can't remember top of my head.
It was not even
Any
the
game
game.
for Belgium that De Bruyne has grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck and said, "This game, na me dey in charge."
It's been a while.
Charge.
It's been a while. You don't think?
Me, not even a while. I
can remember.
I can never remember.
I can remember.
understand?
Even club side in the big games too.
You
There are
understand?
times he goes.
No,
missing.
any game for Belgium right now, France or now.
He hardly goes missing in Man
You
City.
understand? Bernardo Silva, same thing for Portugal. All those, you see all those magic turn, all those waist turn and everything when they enter, they shoot. See that against Real Madrid, see the goals when they score. Bernardo Silva would, I don't know whether it's coach's instruction or change of mindset or what is it. Phil Foden now is the latest culprit. That one now, you just had the stellar season. Like people were saying, in the knack, see, the kind of balls we Foden, they knack with right leg, left leg, everywhere. All of a sudden, you went to England.
And you're playing out of position.
And
Go on.
for the Man City, in the from the goal that he scored against West Ham, the second goal, he moved from left, give ball, enter me, shoot.
Yeah.
Today,
So who is going to give him that ball too?
He's still buttressing my point. You understand? Even this other one too, I just remembered him now. He just entered and left. Grealish, when he was in England, Guardiola that for Man City now, Ingo they use Arutu, use right leg, they knock ball. You're in Croatia now. Maybe his coach's instruction fine, but now all these players, you can't tell me that all of them, all of a sudden, automatically went to their countries and then turned average players. So what is the problem?
Me personally, I no go come out come blame the system, because obviously if it's a bad system, I mean, when you remove an individual unit of a good system, that individual unit alone should be able to speak good things of itself elsewhere. You get, so if you slot them into somewhere where the thing they very different, at least it should be able to adapt based on say they come from somewhere where good. Me now, if I dey look this, I no go look am as a Pep Guardiola system fault, or I no go look am as a player's fault. Me, I go look am as a Manchester City fault, because playing for Manchester City, these players every week they go out to play football. They know waiting then they go expect from the team where they play against. Whether na Real Madrid, whether na Arsenal with their injuries where they get, whether na anybody, they are going to play against a team that is going to say, "Oga, play us, no worry, we go try score you, won't score you." They are going to dominate you. Whereas when these players now go over to their countries, Kevin De Bruyne go Belgium, Foden go England, who again did that?
Silva go Portugal.
Doku go Belgium, Bernardo Silva go Portugal.
go Spain.
You are going to play for teams that the teams that they play against you inside tournament, they no send your papa. Then they come play against you foot to foot, man to man, pressure for pressure. So that respect where you they get as per they play for Man City is not there in your national team. and it's end. And you guys get inside the match. So when you're now finding yourself in situations where you're defending more than you're used to defending Manchester City, you're tracking runners more than you're used to tracking runners in Manchester City, and then you're playing for a country where anybody when they come against you, is either they won't run you or then they give you a chance. So I just feel the dominance of Manchester City, leaving that and then coming to the reality of most of the countries where this people they play for, and the level of competition where teams they play against them inside this tournament won't give them. That's the difference.
The truth is that what Pep Guardiola has done, he has done a very big job on these players. And coming to the national team, number one, we know system changes. I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
System changes. What you play in Man City might not be what the coach requires you to play in your national team. That's one. Number two, personnel also changes. The kind of people you have been training with in the club side for a very long time. Because club side football, that's why most time club side football, I give more blame to the coaches in the club side, because you have more time with these players. They are with you days after days, months after months, you are together. So you don't have that excuse like a national team coach who will assemble the players in maybe 1 week, 2 weeks.
Can I cancel this?
I'm coming.
No, let me just
let him.
I'm coming. Let me. I'm still in the air. Let me land. Let me not crash. So this the time the duration for preparation in the national team is shorter compared to the club side. Now we talked about personnel. Then we now talk about the players you have played with them for a very long time. They understand you. There is this bodily communication.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
That's
just
in the club side.
counter your point now?
Okay, when you counter me, so I can counter you.
Yes, then you
okay.
then you give a response to my
Okay,
counter.
sir.
Now, if you look at systems that are non-Pep Guardiola systems in club football, the direct opposite, not direct opposite per se, but like the what you can see direct opposite. Example, Carlo Ancelotti, where he gives players freedom. Now, these same players, majority of them will go to their countryside, still with the no time, lesser training, lesser days. In fact, De La Fuente, coach of Spain, the players De La Fuente has spent way lesser time than Southgate and all of them have with the Man City players. For instance, he has just coached 2 arbitrary games for Spain. He has handled Yami Lamal. He has handled Nico Williams. In fact, basically everybody in Spain today gave their the worst rating you see is a 6.9. You understand? Let's go to the Real Madrid players. Vinicius, Rodrigo, Bellingham, Cruz, Modric, all of them. They go to their countryside. Are they as hidden as the Pep Guardiola players in their countryside?
Okay.
Yes, all of them, they are still in the same bracket of they don't have enough time to train with their national teams. So why is it that?
Okay, let me tell you why. Now, in Man City, one thing people hadn't discovered going for Man City, they don't work as much as other teams work, because they have a crowded midfield. They play for each other. They do little, but people see it out there as if these people do so much. But when you come to the national team, you have to work it out. Imagine a team that has the likes of what's the name? Bernardo Silva is in the midfield. You have Kevin De Bruyne in the midfield. You have Foden in the midfield. You have Rodri in the midfield. You still have John Stones sometimes in the midfield. You cannot compare these people. They come out there. When they come out there, they begin to that the work rate in Man City is lesser compared to what they face in their national team.
For me, the old players, when you put them out there, no be true. Because a couple of guys they actually do well. Of course, we know Rodri. Manuel Akanji is also doing his work. Natanaki, Kai Walker.
No, the thing I say now, they call the defensive players. Those defensive players, so now we know how much work they do.
So now you're talking about you're only talking about the attacking
the players where they work. Every Man City match, now the attacking players they do 75 to 80% of the work. What's the difference?
The difference is simple. You're being coached by a man that is tactically there. So he's trying to imbibe whatever he has in you. So it's as if, when you play game, You were good, you go play against person where nothing come out. It's the same thing. Tactically, these guys are up there. So when they enter their team, where we say they know nothing really day, then it affects them too.
So is that
again,
a discredit?
It's not a discredit. Because you're going to play with people who are not up there with you tactically.
So that means, example now, Kevin.
Have you tried to play with not?
For instance, now Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva when he was in
they say player will get 20 year lifespan. But you know who use it for 5 years.
So even you trying to say this now. 2010, Pep Guardiola coached most of the players in Spain. So what happened? Didn't they win the World Cup?
We are not saying the same thing.
I'm trying to tell you that Pep is doing the business.
Now we are almost saying the same thing. Now the Pep now he has now gone to a national side. But I'm saying, why is it that the same instruments he used to achieve so and so thing in a club side, when he's no longer the one in charge of them now, they now go to a completely different system. They are now automatically new machines.
Comment section, Abeg, settle down. Thank you so much, Abeg. Thank you. Just comment section. Tell us what you think. Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like, and all our social media links. Abeg, follow us on every platform because we get content for you.